And you want to go live on a Monday morning. Welcome to the Inspiration Pop-Up. Hello to everyone. Hello to Bridget. How are you?
Yeah, good. Just a sign of lots of rain. And actually the good thing that I realized, we had really bad fires a while ago. So actually a lot of this rain is going to help the regrowth. So it'll be regrowth and rebirthing. And yeah, there's a lot of rain happening.
Okay, see this? Here's sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
And this is also like weather is also managing our emotions. And that's the subject of today, how to manage your emotions. What do you do if there's a thought or an encounter or something that is triggering your emotions, and how do you deal with it? How do you do it?
Yeah, I think the big thing is to look at the impact of the emotion. So if you're feeling angry, or you're feeling frustrated, and the impact that could have on the other person. So I think that for me is a big thing. For you?
Yeah, for me as well. When I learned in my coaching training how to manage my emotions, even like the not so likely ones, like anger and other things you don't really like, frustration or so, then my common strategy was to put it away and laugh and do something else to this, have a kind of distraction. But as I know, the body is going to have his alert system, and then you're not feeling well, or you're feeling pain or other symptoms. So I learned to give a space to the emotions. And really, how do you do that? You really feel it where it is in your body. When you feel like anger, normally it's like somewhere down here in the belly or in here, and then you give it a space and you just take 2 breaths or a bit more, and just close your eyes and feel how it is. Like if it's hard, then you make it a bit harder so that it can just have the space. And then there is a moment when it gets smoother, because you give it an attention. And then it's for the body and for the whole system a kind of an energy flow, or it's like moving and it's not stuck. And that's the best version for me now. Yeah. And also it's the thing, it makes a really big shift if you accept the emotion that it is there. Because if you are someone who is repressing it, or so my trainer always said, if you have a house and you're in the basement, you always put the bad emotions, it will sting in some months or years or whatever. So you can't have a basement that is smelling, or how do you call that, for alcohol, the process, the fermentalization.
Yeah.
So it's not a good basement if all the bad stuff is just put away.
Yeah, I think the starting point, definitely, like especially now with COVID happening and with people getting more stressed. And I think the big thing is to find what is your release for stress. And because if yours is meditation, or it's exercise, or it's eating right, or whatever the case is, but managing that stress. And part of that is standing back when you are feeling a certain way, because I think it's very easy to be reactive and to be kind of victimy, and then to take that out on the wrong people or the wrong person. And by being able to manage your stress, manage your emotions, and sitting with something. So if you are feeling angry or frustrated, sitting with that and just allowing that to pass through you. And sometimes it's quick and sometimes it takes a little bit longer. But I just think there's no, we're not, we're energy. So we're in that flow all the time. So we could wake up in a good mood, in the middle of the day get into a bad mood, halfway through get into a good mood, but it changes all the time. It doesn't just stay the same, but that doesn't mean people have to be on the receiving end if you're in a bad mood in that moment because you didn't get enough sleep or whatever the case is.
Yeah, and as well, if you have an emotion what you don't really like, or you don't know how to manage it, then it's like you are like, yeah, stress in your body, and you say no, no, no to this emotion. But if you say yes, then realize what your body does. It's like, oof. It's like, yeah, like relaxing into this emotion, if you can say that. I don't know if that works, but then it's a kind of a flowing emotion, and it's moving, and that's it. It's called emotion. So, ne? Movement.
Yeah.
So this is, as I would never have thought that this makes such a difference, but as I had the West Nile fever combined with so much pain, and at that point where a therapist told me, accept the pain, accept it is there, and it will be better if you just say, okay, that's the status quo at the moment. Let's see how I can live with it and just accept it. And I said, this can't make a difference. It's there for 9 months. And I tell you, it changed. Not directly. It took another 2 months, but to work with it as a part of yourself, because it wants to show you something. Even like a symptom is always a sign that there is an underlying emotion. So
Yeah, that absolutely, and that we're never going to always be in a good mood. Like it's just, it doesn't matter how. I don't know. Maybe if you're a monk or a you know, a highly evolved human, but you know, normal people. Not that they're not normal, but your average person, we can't just be in the same. We just can't. So I think to be comfortable with not being, you know, happy and content all the time is also good. You know, it's just about the way that we express it, and who we express those emotions to. I think to just be mindful of that, you know. So with everything going on, I know for you and me, we've got our birthdays coming up on Wednesday.
We
So,
have the same birthday. This is so universe like that we met.
Yep, that's so flipping amazing. So we both know that no matter what happens on Wednesday, it's going to be an amazing day because it's the day we were brought into the world. However, before those days and after those days, who's to say how those emotions might be? Who's to say?
Yeah. And this is the most amazing thing when you learn how to feel your emotions. And then even if I don't like it when the negative emotion comes up, but I know how to treat it now and to cope with it. But I'm still the person who wants to have the high every day of every emotion. I know that. And I accepted that there is something, as I told you, when you have this heart examination, there you see always this zigzagging, and then you are alive. And if you're on one line, you are dead. So that is always the best image.
To add to that, if you are in a position where you're being a victim and you are blaming other people, blaming circumstances, and you're just feeling like your emotions all over the place and you're just not moving forward and you're feeling very stuck, we would love to talk to you. So you can contact us through, I mean, we're both on Instagram, Facebook, however you choose to contact us, and let us know if we can help you.
Yeah. And we have like all the packages what you want, like both of us 5 times, 2 times me, 2 times Bridget, and 1 time both of us. You can choose wherever you want, like on a coaching buffet. Yeah. See you next Monday. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Bye.